Okay, before I do write the conjugate of the expression, I'm going to show you something from a previous video. So have a look at this here. So just ignore this material over here. Just ignore all this for now. What happens if I multiply these two parentheses together? Okay, now look at them. They kind of look identical, except one's got a plus in it, one's got a minus in it. All right. So this is what happens. What's root 10 times root 10? It's 10. Okay, so I'm foiling. What's root 10 times negative 2? All I can write is negative 2 root 10. Okay? Now, what's the inner? What's positive 2 root 10? It's just positive 2 root 10. I can't combine 2's and root 10's. Okay? And finally, what's the last? What's 2 times negative 2? It's negative 4. Okay? Now, if you remember what happens here is these two just cancel. All right? A negative 2 root 10 with a positive 2 root 10, just like if you had a negative 2x with a positive 2x, gone. The answer is 10 take away 4. The answer was 6, if you remember that from the previous video. Okay? So the idea behind this is, I have just turned something that looks quite nasty up here into just a nice number, okay? Integer, 6. So what I'm trying to get at this is that one of these is the conjugate of the other. Okay, that's what a conjugate is. Okay, so if this was the original, this is the conjugate. Okay, so if you look at this then, all you really have to do is change that middle sign. If this is root 6 plus y, the conjugate would be root 6 minus y, and if you multiply those two together you get another nice number instead of all these square roots and extra things. So the conjugate for this one is 5 plus root b. That's the conjugate. Okay, now what's this last one? Okay, the conjugate, remember, it's just you changing this, okay, not this. The first thing is a negative 5 root 7. The second thing is a 3 root y. The conjugate is just change the sign in the middle. So that's the conjugate for that one. Okay.